to witness the implosion. I want to live long enough to see it too. It's going to happen faster than you can imagine. Just be patient. The lies don't hold water that much anymore, except for the older generation that are so afraid to let go. Nigeria is our country. It's our only country. Instead of us to come together, you and we come together to do what? To preserve it for those who are going to kill us. Because their orientation says this was supposed to be the estate of their forefathers. Uthman Danfodio that died from the arrow of the Berums and the Jokuns, the TVs, the terrorists that couldn't break the middle belt of Nigeria, who died miserably. But he's been eulogized by other terrorists who claims to have his blood. And therefore, you and I are just living on a borrowed land, according to them. So who and you is coming together? The generation that is going to actually show to all of us that a lie can travel for a while, but the day, the truth stands and moves and then begin its journey, is the day is going to catch up with it. We are almost there. We are almost there. And also, the reactions of the Ronukus after Sanwoolu sacked one of them, Redwane, Wale, Aide Tumobi, what's be that Mofo's name? So they were asking Sanwoolu not to. They said Sanwoolu should return him. This Olori Bruku Dipo lives in London. And according to him, he said, the guy who confessed that they killed, how they killed NSAS protesters, allegedly because they burned down PVC with no evidence. So they tracked them down and they executed them. So this guy who lives in London, a chief Ronuku, a Ronu Nazi, said that Sanwoolu should reinstate him because this guy stood by him. Another one called Ishila Lu Ogirioko said Tifnubu na son of Igbo woman. And that all Ronukus generally should pay attention to these guys, Tifnubu's descendant, Tifnubu's disciples. They said that once Tifnubu is dead, there's no chance that they will be able to sustain their bigotry anymore. Sadisu has something to say about that.
It's unfortunate for this young man. I honestly don't think that he meant it that way. Otherwise, if it was true that he meant it that way, then he shouldn't be on the streets. Or what do you think?
I'd like to know how the information management system amongst the governor's team, how it was, because something must have leaked to him. Somebody must have, because they shared
do you think
things.
It is true?
I don't know. I don't think it is true. I don't think that he made a mistake.
No, look, listen.
He knows exactly what executed means. He knows exactly what prosecuted means. He knows.
Are you saying that this full-grown gentleman doesn't know the
meaning of
executed?
He knows what he wrote. I am 100% sure.
You must give allowance for.
I am 100% sure that he knows. He knows something. It should be questioned.
No, are you saying that? Are you saying because the word here is executed?
That is what he wrote.
And so
it wasn't a mistake.
So you are now thinking that some people could have been executed?
Are you asking me that one? I'm saying that is what he wrote. I'm not thinking anything.
No, because if you're saying that you think that that is what has happened, then we have a serious problem on our hands.
So I'm saying that if he wrote that, then there is need for investigation. He needs to be picked up like right now, like yesterday, like, you know.
It doesn't need to be picked up. It can be investigated.
No, he needs to be picked up.
It can be invited.
Because he can disappear. He can run. No. Because you can't put out such an information and believe that insurance cover it.
Because you see, if actually that what he said is true, which I honestly believe, I think he was playing with words.
Really? Okay.
Some people don't know the use of language. You know, I usually always alert people that be very careful with sarcasm. Be very careful with innuendo. I believe that I don't want to believe that this man that there was an execution, because then you now be accusing certain persons in government of murder. Yes. So, and I don't believe that if there was really murder and he works for the government, he would then be saying that are you telling me he wouldn't know? No, I don't. I think he was trying. It's unfortunate for this young man.
Baba Disu, Ebapenua, Amoje, he knows what he wrote. They killed people. Okay? According to him, the full story of people who burned down TVC in 2020 will be told one day with gory clips and images. One thing to note, majority of them have been hunted down and executed. One of them, a young boy trading in cooking gas around K2, was found with AK-47 at the site. That's what he said. And somebody said, what do you mean hunted down and executed? Are you in the know of extrajudicial killings? Ajetumobi responded, lol. He laughed. You want to create a narrative in your head. What is extrajudicial killing here? Question mark. Some of the people were chased by soldiers. An exchange of fire occurred. Then arsonists were overpowered and killed in the process. Others ran away. Is that an extrajudicial killing to you? There is no record anywhere where people exchange gunfire during the NSAS protest with the Nigerian army. Nowhere. So wow, don't try to kind of like, and that's why some of them are angry. That's why this Olori Bruku Dipo said he made an error of judgment. But we cannot deny that he has been a strong pillar of Governor Sanwoolu media team since his appointment. And then he said he has repeatedly pushed back on IPOB propaganda. Waiting concern IPOB propaganda in Lagos. Waiting concern IPOB in Lagos. And defended Lagos state government and its official when they get abused by political thugs. Like, what is IPOB doing in this conversation? For somebody who lives in London. So I heard that he's been arrested. I don't know how true that is. The guy is from originally from Kwara State. The Olori Bruku Akpanyon is not from Lagos State. But there were those who were calling Badebo IPOB. They are the ones calling Badebo Omoibo. And Badebo's family, who are Lagosians, the current city hall in Lagos, the land where the city hall is built is Badebo family's land in Lagos. But this Olori Bruku Akpanyon of Sanwoolu's clan, they continue to refer to him as Omoibo, that should go to Anambra if he wants to be governor. So they have hunted people down, killed people, all because of Tifnumbu's TVC. So nobody should try to twist it. Now they are now saying that since Sanwoolu sacked him, Sanwoolu is now the son of an Igbo woman. As if to say it is actually a wrong thing to be the son or daughter of an Igbo woman in Yoruba land. Tifnumbu's son, Sheyi, his wife is from Anambra State, which means his children, they are half Yoruba, half Igbo. Is that a slaw? Is that like a crime? Because of these Ronukus who are not from Lagos, so these Oloribukus are not from Lagos, so but they are spreading this hatred, this tribal bigotry, easily on behalf of Tifnumbu and Sanwoolu, and they have succeeded in exposing something. So nobody should feed us with any other narrative. He knows what he said, and they know what they did as well. This is an announcement to those of you who want to possibly go into business. Since it is now obvious that, since we now know that the Port Harcourt refinery is a scam, and also that it is not going to be cheap for any of you who have been saying, why is Nigeria not having refinery? Why is Nigeria not having its own refinery? Now, you have your own refinery, but it is more expensive than Dangote. So Dangote is now doing promo. Buy 2 million liters at 970. Call for inquiries. Princess, that's the number to call. You are into petroleum and all of that. Call this number. Tell them you want to buy 2 million liters. And they will sell it to you for 970. And you can resell it for, you can resell it for 1,000 naira and gain 30 naira on each liter. NNPC is selling their own for 1,045 naira. Business delay for everybody. Remember when I said that Aide is coming, Dangote will carry his refinery for head and begin to say, "Era refinery, only refinery, refinery, I think we said that on this platform before. That when Tifnumbu is done with Dangote, he is going to actually sell that refinery in Banjo. Come and buy your refinery. Please help me share this refinery for sale. My customer may be on your timeline. That is always on Twitter. Please don't pass this my post without sharing. My customer will be on your wall. Now last now so Dangote go post his refinery for sale on Twitter one day. And say what a refinery when Tifnumbu is done with him. So now they are doing promo. Again, if you need to type the number down, type it down. Or if you want to sell, send email to Dangote. Instead of going to buy from NNPC Port Harcourt for 1,045 naira, go to Dangote, they go sell you, if you buy 2 million liters, they go sell them for you for 970. Promo. If they explain Nigeria to you, and you understand it, they don't explain them well. Because when they explain it to you, and you say you understand, and you are not mad, angry, they don't explain them well to you. It's unbelievable. It is it's a place that defies all logic. As something works somewhere, it gets to Nigeria, you think say it go work. You go learn in hard way. Here is Ikenga. Right. In fact, before we go to Ikenga, here is some group of guys talking about the Nigerian judiciary, talking about the judicial bandits, where it is always cash and carry for the highest bidder. In their own views, how they believe this can possibly be curtailed or fixed. Please listen.
Let me say that the issue of conflicting or inconsistent judgments is a source of worry to every person. And allegations against judicial officers are taken seriously. And the NJC puts them through a process of investigation and hearing to determine their culpability or otherwise, and met out appropriate punishments. Now, the disciplinary process in the legal profession has that for judicial officer, which is handled by the NJC and the Freedom, for all judicial officers. And for lawyers, it is the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee. And that process is not self-executing. It needs petition by people like you, who may feel that lawyer A has done A or B. And if you write such petition, The LPDC takes it seriously and investigates it. And when there's a prima facie case found against the lawyer, he goes through hearing. It may well be that NJC hearings and the outcome of their hearings get more publicity than that before the LPDC. But I assure you, the LPDC entertains disciplinary cases against more disciplinary cases against lawyers than NJC entertains against judges. So don't go thinking that lawyers can behave anyhow and go. Indeed, one of the bedrocks of the profession is his ability to discipline his errant members, and we take it serious because the public will not regard us much if we don't show capacity to weed out bad eggs amongst us, to show that their complaints will be entertained, looked into, and appropriate steps taken. But then again, a judge writing conflicting judgments has nothing to do with a lawyer. But a lawyer bringing a case which has no business in court, or maybe trying to corrupt a judge, is a different thing. And a judge, while a lawyer cannot be held responsible for the quality of judgment written by a judge, a lawyer may be held responsible for the type of action he brings to court, or what he does or fails to do to get a favorable judgment. So we can't be held responsible for a conflicting judgment. But if a lawyer has done something untoward in instituting an action or in procuring judgment, if I may use that word, like attempting to give bribe or actually giving bribe or inducing the judge one way or the other, or sending people to influence it, the lawyer may be held responsible. So the simple answer is that the disciplinary process in the legal profession works against both judges, judicial officers, and lawyers, and we take it very seriously because we must maintain the nobility of the profession by ensuring that those who have no business being there are properly punished. Thank you. NJC, and I know that the judge you said is a senior judge, has written a petition to the NJC on this.
We think that that's actually how it works, but it is not. Not that people are not doing their best to probably, fix things up, but it's just that it is always one step forward and then 100 backward. It's a rotten system. One of them is the role where Wike is playing in this same judiciary. And according to Ikenga, his days are numbered, right? The oppositions are coming together to make sure that, they free Nigeria from the stranglehold of Wike, Tifnumbu, and others, because all the problems they are facing, they are orchestrated by Tifnumbu's, machineries and all that. So Ikenga is a talker. So maybe I should play you this. Listen.
Should we bury our court because of Wike? Should we? Should we destroy everything that our founding fathers gave us secret because of him? Today, these things are not something that is confusing. Wike ran a presidential primary, right? He campaigned. What happened in Eagle Square? Did Atiku not defeat him? Atiku defeated him, right? Is that something that is difficult for our elders to look him in the face and say, stop this nonsense? Nobody hurts you. You ran a primary on the Eagle Square venue, you are defeated when Tampua made an alliance with Atiku. And you vowed to destroy the party. He wanted to be VP. So I ask you people, if they have made him VP, will he be talking about Nyendebe, justice, equity, and fairness? You can see the character of people who are disturbing the peace of the nation. He begged for the VP, lobbied for the VP, campaigned for the VP. But for whatever reason, which now, I believe those who did not choose him have been vindicated because of his character. They didn't choose him. Now he vowed to destroy the party, carrying some people he called G5. All of them, he lost his Senate and the PDP. Is he a lie? What happened to Otomi in Benue? He lost the Senate and lost the governorship. The Reverend Father is trying to clear the mess he left there. Oti is trying to clear the mess. The other one left in Abia. They all lost. Ugwuanyi lost his Senate. Is he a lie? Mba struggled to win his election. If not, Ugwuanyi would have even brought that bad luck to him. But today, they are so proud of destroying what our founding fathers gave to us, and people are keeping quiet. You were defeated in a primary. Every time, one trouble or the other. Who supported Alimo the Sheriff to be our chairman against the decision of most parents? Is it not Wike? Who went after him and said he wants to remove him? The same Wike. So because when he said he has suffered for PDP, I say, holy dear, suffered for who? You cleared the mess you created for by yourself. He was the one who went and brought Uche Secondus. Is it not Wike? Who went to Degama to obtain an injunction in the night against him? Is it not Wike? Who went to go and bring Ayu? Who was praising him? When he lost the primary, what happened? Them and Oton went to Benue and obtained an injunction to remove Ayu. So how did he help us? Fermenting trouble in every state chapter of our party. How did he help us? Quarreling with everybody. He will quarrel with those who pulled him out to make him a local government chairman. He will not be in good times with Asutan Bata. Is it our fault? He will not be in good times with Amechi. Is it our fault? Those who failed him at one time or the other. He will be at fault and be insulting a revenge justice of the Supreme Court, Mary Odile and his husband. Is it our fault?
We are so proud of you, Ikenga. We are so proud of you, ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, ayo, ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, ayo, ayo.
Today, anybody that does not agree with him, he is fighting him. One man. Crisis upon crisis. But if our elders cannot tell him the truth, we will tell him the truth that we have had enough of you. Nigerians have had enough of you. And PDP and the opposition will rise. It will be a decisive battle. But I can tell you that all forces are mobilizing and there will be an end to this nonsense.
Karigo, Ikenga imo karigo. Karigo, ugo jinyere 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 karigo.
Today they ask, what is the connection between our struggle for a new, reformed, and disciplined PDP and Rivers? I said, because Rivers is an integral part of our party. Is he a lie? He's aiming for the...
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that.
Karigo, Ikenga imo karigo. Karigo, Ikenga imo karigo. With a Wike and his 40-year-old whiskey. The main troublemaker. Yeah? So, Ikenga and others are like a gathering people of like minds in order to face what is called with a Wike's shenanigans. And they strongly believe that they are coming out stronger against Kolu when in truest sense of it. Even in that gathering, Kolu has people that he planted there who are also joining them to say, Karigo, Ikenga imo karigo. He's talking, that's one thing I will give to him. Ikenga, he knows how to talk whenever he wants to talk. But listen to the rest. from that same gathering.
He produced all the House of Assembly. He produced the principal officers. The governor didn't have any single input. He has all the local government chairmen. Is he a lie? He produced the party structure. He produced the SSG, the chief of staff, name it. The special advisor he produced. All the projects he awarded. Was there any issue? It's only a man who is at war with his inner soul that can have problem with